Hi, my name is Kelly, and I am a recovering hoarder turned professional organizer. So, I'm going to show you some pictures that I had taken from whenever I was at a very low point. A lot of this was a result of hoarding tendencies, along with anxiety, OCD, and perfectionism. So, I went through all of these items and I cleaned up the space. The room that I'm showing now is now a playroom, so that sofa is no longer in the space. But this was years ago that I had taken care of these spaces. This was in our basement, and it was just a very unhappy place for a while until I was able to work through my items. Here's another part of the basement whenever you're going down to the bottom of the steps and into a pantry area. It was a throw it down the steps and I'll get to it later, and later never happened because of a lot of different reasons. When it finally did happen, I was able to clean it up and have the space back. This is inside of the pantry. Again, there's a door, so you can hide the mess, but there's more mess on the other side anyway, so here's the pantry after I reworked it and actually use it as a pantry. This was the original garage to the house. There are additions on this home, and I got really sick of all of this. I needed it out, and I wanted to change the room into something that we could all use as a family. It was just really unfair to keep living this way for everybody, including myself. And so my husband helped me scrape the floor because he was worried about me breathing stuff in. So we scraped off all of the paint, washed the floor so many times. I painted the walls. In this picture, I'm just showing the process of cleaning the floors because it took a very long time. Once they were totally, like, look at that. There are layers of different types of floor paint that just kept wearing away. So this is after it's totally scraped and washed, and the walls are painted, except for that back wall that had styrofoam insulation. And I turned it into an exercise room. I painted the floors. I hung those curtains so that I didn't have to deal with the styrofoam walls because I honestly didn't really know how to deal with that. I did a lot of the renovations by myself in this house, and so the curtain is what I did. So now it's a workout room, and a lot of these items on this wall are now in a room with my massage table. It's hard to share those pictures because for a long time I was really embarrassed. Now it's hard to look at them because I just remember how sad I was and um, how defeated I felt and how unworthy I felt when I was in that space. And so now I dedicate my time to helping people get out of that same situation in a really gentle way so that they have long-term success. Is it always going to be perfect? No, but that's okay. If you take a look at my last video that I posted about my car accident and the challenges that it brought up, it really did help me learn so much more about a lot of my clients and invisible illnesses and challenges that people do have. Hoarding is whenever you have hoarding tendencies, they don't go away. You just learn tools so that you can manage it properly and recognize when things are starting to build up, and you can handle it before it becomes out of control again. And so I would love to have you on this journey with me as I show you what it's like to be a professional organizer that does have hoarding tendencies, as I work with clients and within my own home, and I just teach you some tips and tricks to keep your house manageable.